Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Blockchain Lounge, where today we're talking about Ethereum, as you all may know, the biggest blockchain network in the world, right? So in the crypto world, and we're gonna review it today based on the technical perspective. So what can we see right now? We can see a huge increase in price in the past few days, primarily. So from the 3.3k mark up into the 3.7 or 8k, and it seems like we're going towards the previous all-time high, which is around the 4k level. Now, I do expect definitely to see major resistance around this level because, first of all, the 4k mark is a psychologically significant number. So obviously, people will be wanting to take profits at that point. And I do believe that profits have not been taken enough in this move towards the upside. Basically, what this means is I usually use my Fibonacci retracement tool to calculate, at least what a normal retracement would look like. So for me, a normal retracement starting at the bottom right here until this high right here would be something along the lines of if the price continued like this and then continued towards the upside, right? That's a normal swing in the market for me. We can find an example of that in the past, for example, right here. So if we take this move, we can see that from the bottom to the top, right, plotted out, we reached exactly the 61% Fibonacci retracement level before continuing towards the upside. That's a healthy move. Now, after this, it was just a bit too exponential, and obviously the market sort of came crashing down with a correction because of all these profits having to be taken. Now, recently, we've seen somewhat of a flag forming, but it wasn't really too concrete, and actually did show severe signs of a reversal in the price. So as you can see on a lower time frame, right, if we move right here, is basically, let me just remove this tool. Basically, we can see that the price is increasing, right, this whole time, but on the RSI, the relative strength index, we can see a decrease. So that is called a bearish divergence of the RSI, and it usually points towards a downside. Now, that didn't happen. We actually did break up to the upside, meaning buying pressure is very, very strong at these points. So props to anyone who is taking advantage of this move on Ethereum. And I would be taking profits around the 4K mark, awaiting for a correction in price. Because obviously, as much as hype comes and everything, I do not believe that we can just simply continue going up. There has to be some profit taking in the market. And the zone that I would be looking for that is currently, right? If you take your Fibonacci level and plot it from the bottom to this top right here, the ideal retracement level, in my opinion, would be somewhere around here. So this zone, this 2.5K zone, would be a very, very nice level of retracement. However, we could also see a retracement into here. And right now I'm talking if the price doesn't break this high right here. But in case we do go up towards the 4K mark, then obviously our tool will be moved a little bit more upwards, so into the 4K mark, for example, and I could expect a retracement back into this 50% Fibonacci retracement level before heading up and breaking the previous all-time high. Now, this is where I would be looking for buying opportunities. Obviously, if you're in for the long term, buying in here would be a good idea, but on the other hand, if you want to be a little bit more conservative and enter at a potentially better price, it is probably a little bit better to wait it out, or as I like to do, for example, enter the market at this point with 20% of your allocation, so that in case the price falls down here, you can enter with 20% more. If it goes down to here, you can enter with 20% more. If it drops down to here and creates a huge correction, then you enter with your remaining 40%, and then when the price goes all the way back up, you are in profit significantly from this buy, a little bit less significantly from this buy, and a little bit less significantly from this buy, and at break even at this buy right here. So that's called dollar cost averaging, and it's a very, very nice technique that I like to use in long-term investing in the crypto market. Now, that would be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.